3 years ago, I was playing in Cardiff here in the UK. And my trainer came up to me and was like, "Hey, I got a bunch of guys ordering ramen edge steel. Do you want them?" And I said, "Oh, I have no idea what those are." Like, and he said, "Well, they're supposed to be a better quality steel, and they're just a little bit thicker than the LS steel. Um, do you want to give them a try? I'll order you a pair." I said, "Well, yeah, why not? It's free. It's awesome. Whatever." Yeah. And I put them in, and they were unbelievable. Um, they'd be nicked up, and I wouldn't even feel it. Like they lasted forever. They were a little higher than the LS as well, and same thing. Like I said, like a little wider. I just felt like my glide was a lot better, and that was kind of the first time where I was like, "Oh, okay, wow, you can really play around with this stuff too." And then I noticed like a lot of guys in the NHL are using it. Matthews is using Ramen Edge as well. Um, and then the place that I get my skates done up in Mississauga near Toronto, actually, they do a lot of the Leaf stuff. They have this brand new machine. I think he told me it was like $100,000 machine, and it'll sharpen and contour your skates in like one pass. And they're shipping out a ton of steel. They're called Titan blades or Titan steel. I forget what the actual name is. Um, and yeah, this machine, it makes it completely perfect. Your contour is perfect every time, and that's actually probably a terrible thing for me because now I notice even the most minuscule thing. Um, but I handed him the ramen edge steel, and he kind of looked at me. He's like, "Oh, well, where do you play? Where'd you get these type of thing?" And I told him I play overseas. And he goes, "Oh, wow, yeah, like Matthews is using these." And I said, "Yeah, I saw that." Like, he goes, "Yeah, his steel are just a little bit longer than yours, though. I'm running like a 280 steel, so that's probably like a you know 8 to 9.5 maybe." And I was like, "Oh, wow, he's got like pretty big boots then, no?" And he said, "Well, no, he's actually probably around a size 9, but he's extended his tuck." And he's using a 292. And the guy handed me this steel, and I was like, "It's a ski." I couldn't believe it. It was the largest steel I've ever put in my hands. And he goes, "Yeah, he's been tinkering around with it." Um, and then yeah, and I noticed a ton of guys have extended their holders all the way to the end of the boot, like maxing it out. Um, and I noticed the other day Detroit posted like a post of Patrick Kane kind of giving some kid some knuckles, and his holder is larger than his actual boot. Like it's hanging off his skate. So I'm like, wow, there must be a science to this now. So I'm sure that's another loophole I'll slide into somewhere down the line. But